Welcome to week 12 of our Bitcoin dollar cost averaging experiment. And you can see the headline. We're celebrating that last Wednesday we crossed $100,000 for the first time ever. So today we're going to look at what effect that has had on our DCA performance. And my hope is by the end of this video, you will be inspired to stay the course or start your own dollar cost averaging program if you have not already. So let's get started. So here's a chart of the Bitcoin performance since we started on September 16th. And even though we did cross the 100,000 on Wednesday, we have been going sideways. And in fact, today we're down about 3.5%, down to about 97,300 as of this video. So we are going a little sideways. And this is when you can see the power of dollar cost averaging, because even though it's not up, we can be excited to make our weekly purchase with a lower price per Bitcoin so we can get more Satoshis with our purchase today. So let's go ahead and look at proof of reserves in our Bitcoin wallet on exchange. Right now we have 0.0075 Bitcoin, which said another way is 752,818 Satoshis. And we have been purchasing these over the past 12 weeks. And just looking at the performance for each of the purchases. So here's our 752,000 Satoshis. I'm going to say that 97,300, which is the time of this recording. And we've invested $495, a value of 732. And so we've returned about 234 or 47% return. On an annualized basis, that comes up to 204%. So clearly you can see this is excellent performance, especially over a 12-week period to have 47%. Our lowest, of course, was last week where we purchased at 96,000 and we have a 0.9% ROI on that one. Of course, our best one is the very first week on September 16th when we have purchased at a spot price around 58,000. The ROI on that is 67%. So our blended ROI is, again, 47%. And let's go ahead and take a look at the performance of our Bitcoin versus gold and S&P 500. Since September 16th, the green vertical are the weekly buys. Over the 12 weeks that we've been doing our DCA, Bitcoin is up 67% versus S&P 500 up 7% and gold up 3%. So clearly Bitcoin is about 10x that of the S&P 500 and almost 20x that of gold. Let's go ahead and look going back a year ago. So to beginning of December, we see Bitcoin has performed about 135% in a year. Gold has returned 32% and stocks around 28%. So gold and stocks are pretty close to each other, but still far behind Bitcoin, about 4x behind Bitcoin. Now going back to 2 years ago to December of 2022, Bitcoin is up about 478% in 2 years. S&P 500 up 57% and gold up 47 or 48%. There again, S&P and gold are pretty much tracking each other and far behind Bitcoin. So which asset would you like to be invested in at this point? Which one is going to be a better store or preservation of your hard-earned income and savings? So let's go ahead and make our purchase for this week. Trade spot market. And I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing, but I'm just going to do a quick limit buy order for $25 US. All right, and there it goes. It was filled. It looks like it filled at 97,300, and we picked up another 26,000 Satoshi. So there you go. Just to summarize, you can see the power of dollar cost averaging over just a short period of time, just putting in $25 a week. We did have that initial seed purchase of $200. But $25 a week thereafter. So we're in about $500 so far and we're up 47%. So hopefully that inspires you to continue your DCA or start your own DCA. Check the show notes if you want to see the best ways to do that. And we are just getting started on this bull run. So definitely start your DCA as soon as possible and you will slowly accumulate your wealth. And just a reminder, even though we hit $100,000 Bitcoin, this has a long way to run with Bitcoin absorbing an increasing amount of global wealth from other asset classes. So let your friends, family, and those who are still stuck in the failed fiat monetary system know. And if you want, you could share out my video, why you're not too late to Bitcoin, even at $100,000. And that shows that Bitcoin could grow into millions of dollars per Bitcoin. So thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. And until then, be wise, be safe, and stack.